What's going on? He's just sitting down there in the other VC menacingly. Does he want in? What does he want? I don't know. I'm sure he'll message me if he wants something. If he really wants in. Alright. Register that summoning stone. Not that I even... I thought I even use these things. Oh, yeah, there's other... Hmm. Why is he messaging me? We have reached at last the peak of some Al. They said it earlier, but I was not listening. Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorza, you know. I thought it was cold in Corinthius, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. There's my... And that finishes the Dravian Forelands' current attunement. Words are hard. Okay, night. I assume this is the next place to start those on. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Heavensward. How do you pronounce that? I need to look up how to pronounce some of these names. Moogle. manner of creature is that? They're not Moogles. She never met one. Is not, do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a Moogle? It was my understanding they only dwelled within the 12 wood. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mist up, so they're only in the 12 wood. Well, normally. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Hersogr makes his lair. Quickly, now, before we lose the creature completely. So what? I can move the mic away. Seems loud enough. That changed rapidly. Book it. I still need to do my Fang and Claw quest. What is this MSQ? Level is it? It is 53, so we're fine. Bah! He's gone, is not me. We must widen our search. So, oh, some other people here. The signs are moving in the area. Nearby area appears warped. You sense that concealing magics are at work. Assume that will be afterwards then. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps 'twas simply one of those strange plants shifting in a breeze. Maybe he's not a big fan of Moogles. I've heard tales of these Moogles, but 'tis the first time I ever laid eyes on one. They're rather adorable, aren't they? What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? There's a new die. What? Actually, that'd be system, I think, right? Yeah. Gladiator weapon, murder. Oh, kinda cool. Nope. I have no clue. Confound it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of our local Moogles? I'm certain Hersberger. I gotta search up how to pronounce that. One moment. I'm fighting this. Hirschvelga. Hirschvelga. Hirschvelger. Okay, Hirschvelga. Alright. I'm certain Hirschvelga would not elude us for long. Thank you, random Reddit post. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg with any certainty. You could wander the mist for days and not know if you were any closer to his brood brother. And those are days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. What of Master Alphanod? I've not yet given up on the Mughals. Iznami, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Mughals kin in the Twelvewood. After that business with Mughal Mog, I dare say they will be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both of the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye. His attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze in the hopes that I might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Iznami, let us make haste for Gridania and rendezvous at Nofika's altar. But I neglected to tell you, there's an aetheryte of ancient construction here, which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Like they think we just forget to attune the aetheryte. Although I bet some people have. Although to be fair, I'm pretty sure. What is it? Joining area. Yeah, since you should be able to fly if you've done everything else. So you can just hit the Annex Shrine and then just fly up here. So it wouldn't be that bad at least. Fortunately for me, we just do this. I sent word to the elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania. I'm pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the 12 Wood Mughals, it is she. And he was right. See, that's not working randomly. It worked before. Not sure why it wouldn't work now. Well, I wait for that to figure itself out. We were expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you're familiar with the conjurer stationed at its entrance. The other seats here awaits you. Pray follow me. So freaking weird. It's just randomly not working now. Oh, so it's just being kind of stupid. Whatever. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis is no less a relief to see you safe and hail with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our coming and going. Elder Caesar, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War. Speak on, friend. I see, so you seek a means to contact these Mughals of the Churning Mist. Kupo, Pupo. I say Kupo. Greetings, Kupolo, Kupo. Coop. What do we have to owe the pleasure of your company? I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Kane, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Mughals in the sky, Kupo. I'm just gonna copy paste this so I remember how to pronounce it later. Just for future reference for myself. Race builder. What should I? I'll gladly tell you all I know, but though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Mughal high in the clouds of Ravani and had hoped that you and your kin in the 12 would might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I'm mistaken, Kupalo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Mughals who dwell beyond the clouds? Indeed there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children. Ah yes, the tale of good King Mughal Mag the 12th. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length, that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kupalo's ancestors hailed from the Churning Mist. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twelvewood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alphanad. Such stories oft contain. Oh, sure. Indeed, such stories oft contain a measure of me. 'Tis like that the Mughals of the Churning
Oh,
Mist tell similar tales of the world below.
hello,
Well, I can well
chat.
imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We oft hide when the larger races come trampling through the forest. Of course, were there one Mughal, there's bound to be more. Which is why I decided to take a trip to the clouds, Koopa. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. Indeed, flying cat, Parker. It is like one. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us? Accompany, words. Just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit, the thought of venturing outside the 12 wood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. If you would have me, I too will accompany you in this venture. Lend my voice to your cause as ambassador of Gridania. My lady? Are you quite certain? How oft? I would love like a Koopa plushie, by the way, Parker. It'd be kind of cool. They're kind of cute. How oft has our nation turned to the signs of the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the warrior of light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is that not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seer. We would be honored by your presence. Hey, Vinny.
Hello.
Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the
How's it
Elder
going?
Seer's guide on the journey back to Som. That's pretty good. It begins
Nice.
a path I've already
I see
trodden.
you're
It being a path that I've already trodden, I do not
doing
anticipate
some
any great
Final
difficulties.
and
Besides,
Fantasy.
we shall have the Elseer's personal guard to escort us. Sorry, what was the last part?
I said you're doing some Final Fantasy?
I am.
Oh,
Knocking out more of my Heavensward MSQ, making progress. Getting back to actually doing it.
nice.
It's so weird. I spent so much time leveling that I haven't done any progress.
What? Leveling up? Crazy.
Crazy concept. But now that everything is 50 or higher, I can ignore it. I've decided, screw it, let's do MSQ progress.
At 1:36 p.m. message in chat. Cobro_0. Yo, pull me or something. Who is this chatter?
Who's this chat guy? I don't know.
Also, I don't know why, but whenever I'm trying to watch your stream on my tablet, it keeps saying unexpected error.
I don't know. I assume
I don't know if
Parker's
it's
able to see it. And I can see it on my own
Mm.
Sorry.
phone.
Yeah,
I can
It's weird.
see it, but I can't see it on Xbox, which is what I'm on. So
yeah, I keep seeing unexpected error on my side.
yeah, it doesn't exist on Xbox for some reason. I think that's just like it didn't update because Discord Xbox is crazy ass. So anyway, I'm gonna go back to bed rotting and listen to you guys play Final Fantasy.
Fair enough.
Okay.
The elder seats herself answers your call, then there is naught to do but
I
wait.
can't hop on my computer right now, but I'll hop on later because I'm.
They are here, Zanami. Greetings, my friend. I'm happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful. Void as the road was to Dravanians, 'twould seem the dragons have abandoned some isle for the churning mist. Elder Seedser, may I present to you Sir Estinian, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. 'Tis an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that you're not alone. The Mughals are. I'll I'll I don't know what to say to that. Also, I'll start. If I'm muted, by the way, just know I'm probably reading dialogue. That's probably why. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure you don't know. I expect me. I'm just to think I'm ignoring you. Damn, that's crazy. You know, Mughals are all around us, even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned about the hordes of strangers that have descended upon their home. Perhaps now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. This should serve. They're hiding, of course, but there's so many of them, Kupo. I'm Kane Sena, and my companions and I have braved this long road from the 12 Woods to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Oh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. What was that noise? So, this cat's doing something stupid. Yep, I'll ignore that. That happened. I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Mughal clan. Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings, I'm Kupalo Koop, ambassador of the 12 Wood Mughals. A Mughal from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amidst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to meet your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Perhaps you have forgiven them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Herisvulgar. Herisvulgar. Blah. I'll get used to it. That they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to war, you say? I trust you, Kane Esena. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said for your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that. We hid because we smell dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, some as Heresvelgar, many, such as Heresgral, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-splattered warrior friends might attract the attention of the nastier kind, and invite destruction into our happy home. Now, just a moment, chieftain. Izanami here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but as always for a really good reason. She is the champion of 12-foot Mughals, and I'll not hear her good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. If I may, chieftain, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Moghome. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be keeping watch. I shall be watching, Kupo. There it is. I didn't see the text. Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it? Kuplo called you again? Izanami? Your name's as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Mughal name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. There are Moghen, Mug, and Moglin, those being the names of the three wise Mughals who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the trials of trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and I shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. I don't know what's in my saddlebag. Do I need new weapons? Do I need any weapons? Don't need any new weapons. Dark Knight, Dark Knight. Display set. I guess I do. What's that at? Actually, the Gladiator probably the one to move up first. ID 4. Well, let's see. Do I have Piety 4? I do have Piety 4. Okay, so it's not a big issue. Hello, yes, I am Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Moghome, if you must know. If your tummy is glop or your wings droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Hey, cat, you gotta move. I gotta make new stuff. Or I wouldn't if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my chore or trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Elite's home. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo. Plus I don't have my charging thing. Oh, that works perfectly. Just got him out. Do. I'm back for now. The dialogue has ceased for a little bit. We'll see. Let me grab these quests. Yeah, I figured I'd have something fun there. If I was gonna have something blocking the text. With. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know how that works. How does that work? That's a good question. Yeah, that's something else set up another time. But I'm looking it up and it's like probably the downloads himself. You're right. That would be cool though. It'd be fun. Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you've ever laid eyes upon. Kupo. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without these relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In that case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madam, is to find these ardent Archaeosauruses and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout would teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. I'm gonna dash that right. Make it on. Sucks. So these, yeah, it's kind of like just basic weapons. They're just there. I said they're just there solely for kind of just leveling up stuff up. What is my white mage's weapon? It's still the Augmented Cannon. Mogwin's the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with achieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable penury cannot have escaped the notice of every Mughal in Mogholm. Oh lordy. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo. You mean that paint smeared mess of pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. That's rough. I don't think they like it. Meister Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, happy day. If I'm any swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspirant. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying around to spend on such luxuries? Whoops. I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to some Ollie's summit from time to time. Kupo, maybe he left it up there. What are you playing, Parker? Overwatch?
Yes, I'm sorry. People are just not smart.
Who could have seen that coming with all the yelling? Well, what do you find out, Kupo?
Damn, I don't know it took
now
that
you
much
mention
brain
it.
power to use your fucking swivel ability.
I do not seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the dried sun. The second part of your trial commences. Go adventure and retrieve my master you for some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. What the heck is that? Wait, how am I supposed to get up there?
Hidden item?
No, no. It's like, how am I? Unless it's supposed to, I have to be able to fly to get there.
I think it's one of those things. Oh yeah, because you can't fly now. You gotta wait until you finish the main scenario quest to be able to fly in that area.
Yeah.
Oh well. Fly high, creep.
So weird. What is it? Kinda sucks. Not sure what it is. Maybe it's the sight. I know there's like some sightseeing thing. Where is it? Log? Sightseeing logs?
Maybe it is a
something I need to
sightseeing
do.
log. Now you just reminded me. I totally forgot about sightseeing logs, and I need to finish the main ones from Realm Reborn.
Yeah, they're annoying as hell to do. Just because a lot of them require like being at a certain place at a certain time.
And since you can't really change time, you gotta wait.
Yeah, it's like granted it's in-game time, so it's like not nearly as bad,
Yeah.
but it can still be really annoying. Oh wait, maybe that's just true. What is it, like a look around emote? Maybe that's what it is.
Oh yeah, forget. There's emotes you gotta do for
Look
some of
out.
them.
There it is. Yeah, look out. I did the lookout emote there. That's what it was. I was like trying to remember, like, how do I do it? Oh yeah, there we go. That's the first sightseeing one I've actually done. Look at that.
Be when I use anti-material round against. What was the name again? I forgot. Anyways.
Okay, I think I can do that. But now that I know what they actually look like, I guess.
Dinosaurs. The Jurassic Park crossover is wild. Just kidding, that is fun though. Look at that. So that
I
is
love
so
the
nice.
variety of monsters they're in the game. Nice.
It is nice.
You know, I just realized I probably could. I have the ice spear from the Shiva exchange trial. I could use that for my lancer for this. For fun.
Ooh. Okay, I got a question. I know I could look this up, but if you get the stuff from the extreme trials, is it a higher item level because it's from an extreme trial?
The it would have probably been a higher thing, I think, at the time. So yeah, I believe so. But now it's
Okay.
not going to be higher. They're going to be more for visual effect for the older ones.
I mean, that makes sense.
As I do know. Hey there, Denrest. Hey, buddy. I do know what do you call it, like you can. I think it's let me see this. It's in my inventory somewhere. So this diamond dust.
Mm-hmm.
You can what you think what you can do with it is turn it in. Once you get 5 of them, and you can power it up to so the weapon has a glow effect.
Oh.
I know that's pretty cool.
You know
I
what that reminds
unfortunately
me of?
did not. Yeah,
Remember
what?
back in D1, there was the glow sets of armor? The chroma, I think it was?
Maybe let's search it up.
It reminds me of that you can just change the color of stuff. That's cool, I like it. I like when games do stuff like that. Fun little visual customizations.
How you doing there, Denrest? Welcome for popping. Thank you for popping in. Let's see. No, yeah, that's something I had to figure out. Yeah, but so I have to run it at least like 4 more times and run it well. Is the real question. Oh, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Although now I do have the target. I did figure out about target focus, which allows me to keep. Which allows me to keep. What do you call it? The a target as my what do you call it? Allows me to keep their health bar on
Priority
screen,
target?
even if I switch to another target.
Oh, yeah, so you can keep an eye on the tanks, right?
No, 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 no. So I'm not using it on my allies. I use it on the boss because as a healer, the problem was.
Oh, you didn't
Oh,
know
nice.
the health bar of the boss, and you need to know so you can know the different paces.
Yes, yeah, that and the boss has. So Extreme Shiba has a staff stance, a sword stance, and a bear mace or something
Oh,
like
is
that.
it
Or I think
displayed
there's another
as
stance.
the status effect on your health bar?
Yes, it is. She also visually does it, but it's kind of because she's often faced away from me because she's not because the tanks face her away normally, and sometimes it can be hard. But still, I do. I'll be honest. I don't like pay attention to the server as much, but I don't pay attention to the server that much. But whenever they're streaming, I love to drop in. Yeah, and I've also just been subscribed. I think for since for a while. But thanks for dropping in. I love their art and stuff. So I always love their art. Too too deep into League half the time. I haven't played in a while. I haven't played League in a while.
This
I
guy's
know
been
they came out
sniping in
with the
the
new
same
event
spot the
recently
entire match?
or something for the arcane or whatever.
Damn. That's like dedication right there, man.
Probably looking at that at some point. What's going on?
So there's a guy in my match that's been sniping in the same spot in the since the start of the match.
No one tried to get to him?
Probably not.
Or does he just keep
I
going back?
This is the second time I got killed by him from the same, like, his same spot, but I was at two different spots of the map at the time. So, like, he has a huge coverage of the map, which explains why we barely captured the objective he's near. Some try to find this scope glare and just like take him out.
Where is this thing? Let's go down. Let's head down here. I'm trying to go around the edge. It's got to be around here. What are they talking about in the group chat? What's this silliness? What is this? Yeah, Parker, scroll up. It's gotta be around here. I can't be this stupid.
Oh look, Creeb, it's someone from the Odeko server in your chat.
I didn't see. I've been subscribed to them for so long. I sometimes forget I'm subscribed to them. Yeah, what do you call what ended up happening is I guess I have a unique role. They saw the role and they're like, ah, who's this streaming? I think that's funny. I can't. To be honest, Vinny, I might be blind.
You might be blind.
Might be legally blind.
I'm also blind. So it's somewhere in this circle, and what is it you're looking for?
It's like just like a little like sparkly thing on the ground.
To your right, to your right. On the ground?
All right. Ground.
Oh, that's a lightning sprite. Never mind.
I just need to pick it up. Oh,
It
there
says
is.
up on
my
your
God.
thing.
Oh, that's for the other one.
Oh. There it is.
I am
You were
blind.
blind.
I climbed up the rock and kept missing it.
To be fair, I was also blind. I guess we were both.
We both were. I need to get up. I need to get up there. How do I get up there?
You know?
That's the question.
Headshot kills with a sniper rifle at a distance of 200 meters or more. I'm not that
Mender,
good.
Sticks. Empty your purses. So that's my mender. Okay, cool. Let's empty your purses. Oh, you can buy one. Okay. Oh. Okay. If I need to catch up for any reason. Are these the weapons we're literally being given? Okay. You get a free one from the main scenario. Okay, that makes sense.
That's a cool area. I like
Oh,
the... Is this why it's called the Heavensward? Because you're literally in heaven with all those flying rocks?
you know, maybe. I think there's something called a heavens. I think there's something like that's literally called a Heavensward in it.
Once they mention Heavensward Crib, we're gonna start saying it. They said the thing!
They already did say it like once or twice, and I was like, they said the line. They said the line. I'm just gonna head this direction. I assume this leads around.
Sorry.
No, you can.
Oh man. I couldn't fall asleep, so I was watching videos on YouTube last night. Hey, I ended up passing out watching random videos. And I heard someone walk towards my room. I don't know how early in the morning it was. All I know is like kind of woke up in a little panic, and I was like, I did not move since I passed out. So I was like feeling a bit numb kind of. So I just like took off my headset and controller and put it away, turned off my Xbox and went back to sleep.
Fair enough.
Or let me tell you something.
That way. How do I get there?
It was rough.
Maybe if I just go inside, you'll have the answer to what I need.
Oh, is that a sniping tower?
You get up there. There's gotta be something to the left here, maybe?
Could be.
Oh, that goes down. That sends to the forelands. This gives to this area. Goes down.
I don't know if you can still do this in Battlefield 2042, but want to know something very disrespectful you could do in the older games? There's a piece of military equipment called a Soflam. and they've been putting those in the games, and it's basically a spotting tool to help track and spot enemy vehicles and enemy infantry. The thing is,
Yeah.
though, the main use that people use it is when you have an engineer or two in your squad, you play a scout for the SOFLAM. Now you use it to, it's basically like high-tech goggles, right?
Yeah.
And you just look through it and it auto scans for like vehicles and stuff, and then you lock on a single target at a time. But when you're locked on a target, it gives your teammates the lock on required for let's say a rocket launcher like a javelin, one that needs a lock on, but it helps them lock on faster, and it helps them be more accurate with it. But what you could do is hold on onto a player and use a anti-vehicle rocket launcher, like a javelin, onto a player. And I don't know if you know how the javelin works, but like it shoots the rocket straight up in the skies, and then it descends onto the target. And it goes super fast. And just imagine like camping in a sniper's perch or something, and then you get like auto locked on. Oh, and when you get locked on by one of those, there's no like indicator you're locked on.
Yeah,
So just imagine like camping with a sniper and getting hit by a rocket out of nowhere. It was super disrespectful, but super funny to do.
Yeah, something tells me that's not gonna work. Okay, darn. Way too large a distance to try to jump. There ought to be a different way of doing that. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I think there's gotta be a simpler way. I think there's no way they made this the way they did.
The feeling when you overthink too much.
But I don't think I'm even overthinking. I think I just haven't discovered the right way. I'm like, alright, I need to get this direction.
It's most
There's a
likely
cliff
that,
between
let's
me
be
and
real.
there. Okay, there we go. Maybe this will do it. Nope, that's a wall. Okay, what the heck? I can't. Okay, so right here, I'm trying to get over there. So that doesn't work. This is driving me insane. I'm doing something wrong here. Yeah, I'm gonna just talk to the other Muggles first, and maybe that will help me get up there. Or maybe somewhere in here there's something.
Maybe there is.
We tried all the outside methods. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's a path in here.
Man, those usernames I see sometimes make me question stuff.
Oh, it's Aether Current.
This
How
dude's
nice is
username
it?
is Wheelie Fister's butt.
Sentence and a half right there.
That is. I'm just confused. That's what we're using.
So I know apparently that so the Aether Currents, yeah. So I have all the Aether Currents for like the last two places. Cause it's not so they don't now. It's like it's since they didn't. So in the new areas you have to just find Aether Currents and then do quests for Aether Currents that let you fly. You don't just
Which
get it
stuff?
after the MS. You don't get it at the end of the MSQ.
So it's like way faster to get then.
Yeah, you get it much sooner. It's usually when you're kind of done with an area, story-wise. At least for the main, for like the
Oh.
kind of the main reason you might have gone there to begin with, I guess. Usually, they'll probably bring you back there for other things, but the main reason, after that, then you go to and you get it, which is pretty nice.
I feel like that's a way simpler thing to do than just completing the
Yeah.
entire main scenario quest,
Yeah.
especially if there's
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
think it was
quests.
only like that because since they added flying in Heavensward, and then they would have had to go back and add eighth currents to a bunch of to like all
Oh.
the zones in a Realm Reborn, and they were like,
Yeah,
"What? No, but no."
I forget though that flying was added in Heavensward.
No, yeah, exactly. But I know like for like, so I know for like whenever the new expansion comes out, they reduce the amount of eighth currents you have to go collect. So like I know in Dawn Trail, I think there's like 10 of them or something, versus like the 5 or 4 you have to collect here, plus the ones you get from the quest.
Nice.
So yeah, it's like they significantly way harder to do, or more time consuming, I should say. Really is the real question. Granted, honestly, I don't mind it because you get to run around and see the zone for the first time. Alright, I got dialogue. One moment. Do you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know. Oh yes, there are Kupo perfectly. These are perfect Kupo. Now I have the main ingredients for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounds, then I am your Moogle, Kupo. I mean, oh, it's the spear I need to redo later. Oh, yeah. What the? Have you ever bathed in the waters to the northeast? Of course not, because a gang of burly Hwopkins have been attacking any who goes near them, Kupo. If you were kind enough to slay a few, that might scare them away, giving me time for a dip in the waters. You were able to humble my Dravanian devotees? Wonderful, you are as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Twitch random updating on my phone while I'm using it. Nice. It's so cool, I guess. You're able to humble my Dravanian. Sorry, I read that. Still, my precious perfection. My precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me as mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. New Black Mage. Do you have a Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? Is this my work? Is it not exquisite? I call it the contemplations of Zenith. So he's printing garbage. Thank you, madam. At last I can exchange my art for this delectable Koopa nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed. Yeah, I need conjure one. You'll complete the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Moglin and await his judgment. That's the wrong direction. It is not me. If that is what you insist on calling yourself, how you have completed the trials of trustworthiness, administered by the taskmasters Mogcon, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct as well as that of your companions. And I have decided, Koopa, gather your friends before me now, so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. You're really about to make me walk over to everyone. These trials are over. My task has been little more than household chores. If our guests elect not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation in Koopa nuts out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? I assume Stydian's gonna make the most upset of the bunch. Let's take a wild swing. How goes your trials, Warrior of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld, which also favored such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these forest lumps could leap a cool lamb, much less a dragon. Conclude your business here swiftly, is not me. I will not like this place. Yeah, I figured he wasn't in for it. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Mog the XII and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it was more than a myth, and a story for younglings that grew with the telling. With every passing moment, I become more and more certain that we discovered the origins of the tale, full eager that I may hear what this chieftain has to say. We've been such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over there and see him then. What sorcery is this, that my heart should stir at mere fluffiness? It's not me, no matter. What is it? Chief Moglin has made his decision. Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Alright, before that, let me get water. I'm dying speaking. Where's my thing? There it is. I bet I had the right amount. It's whatever. Alright, I'm back. Too far away. Have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. Well, you see, before any meeting with Heresvilger could take place, certain preparation need to be made, and what better way to help pass the time than having you perform all these tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Koopa? He's not too happy about it. Oh dear, the horns! Bring out the horns quickly now! We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the great worm Koopa. And we haven't been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Moghan may have sat on it, so we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you need simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We're in debt to your chieftain. You are in your debt, chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Heavensward. Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated. I'm quite certain that Heavensward will appreciate our overtures. Should we ever arrive at this lair, come. Should we ever arrive at his lair, come. We have squandered enough time already. I've probably been should we ever acquire. Or arrive. Whatever. Chief Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must leave soon, we must soon take our leave. I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship betwixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogham your home amongst the clouds. Thanks for the help, Koopa. I doubt I would have ever found time for all these rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little time sitting about and a little more time chieftaining, things would have never gotten so messy in the first place. He was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. Now all the errands are done, the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Koopa? Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Koopa? If not, Alphanod is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe that the Elder Seedseer and her routine. That word is blanking me. It's completely blanking me. We'll soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It will be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Alphanod is not me. I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Muggles might never have been revealed to us. Tis we who should be thankful, Elseer Seer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, we would never have been chosen to they would have never chosen to reveal themselves at all. And it was your presence, Cupola Coop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the 12 Woods, and we're exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. We've made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmuggles back home. It is our time that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friend. Friends. Safe journey, Elder Seer. We too must be on our way. God, man, this is rough. Her race Velgar awaits. I'm gonna just copy paste this. I'm gonna just make this. I'm gonna just set this as the room status so I can see it at all times. Easy. Erase Flicker. Most roundabout way of doing this. Word of light. Pray attend close to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath the stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. I just been standing here. Total Valhalla's Guardian. Housing Midgard. In Midgard, Shurigane large. More you know. Consider your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Kupo. We are indeed ready to go. I feel like it might be a good idea to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do Corinthians. Just might as well go ahead and get this, I guess. Might be my best interest to just knock it out sooner than later. Yeah, it's this way. How did your Overwatch go, Parker?
I'm off Overwatch now. That was not it.
Not it. Fair enough.
I'm gonna go play Fortnite with Frozen now. Bye.
Alright, you have fun?
No.
Okay. I hope you have I hope it's terrible.
That was funny. Have
Your
fun.
training
No.
proceeds.
Leaves.
Oh yeah, if he doesn't have fun, skill issue.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. It seems your training proceeds apace, Anami. Would that I could say the same of a search for Justinian. With heretic activity at the rise of late, our forces are stretched thin. The Temple Knights have not the men to spare for such effort. Be that as it may, we are not without leads. A short while ago, a particular report arrived from the front lines. In a recent skirmish between our knights and a band of heretics, one of the enemy was wielding a lance bearing a striking resemblance to Peregrine. The lance is a treasure belonging to Justinian's family. If the reports are true, these heretics now have it. However, the villains came to possess Peregrine. 'Tis more than likely that they have know something of Justinian's fate. If we can find them, we may yet find her. West of Camp Riversmet, in the Western Highlands, a regiment of knights hunts the self-made band of heretics we seek. I would have you join them, Iznami. It is best hope for a clue. Sorry, what are you waiting on?
My chair not to be wet.
Your
Cause
chair not to be wet? If you spill?
yeah.
Oh, there.
No, I was cleaning my chair with
Hey, Shouts.
Lysol and fabric thing, and I also have a low cushion. Cause you know how I get irritated easily.
Oh yeah.
Just wanna make sure my chair's clean.
Where are you, Shots?
How's the days going, guys?
How's the day going? Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, hi, Shots. How's it
Decent.
going?
Not much
I'm
is
good.
going on
Just
today,
in my truck,
but that's
waiting
fine.
for the time to go by until class starts.
Nice. Wanna say
I
hi to Kareeb's chat?
use chat. What's he playing?
He's playing Final Fantasy 14
I am.
Oh shit, let me see.
on stream, nonetheless, live on Twitch.
Like you decided to join when I was like doing. I'm just doing like a.
Yeah, I know. Let me just see if I can.
You're joining when I'm like doing a side quest, so you're gonna get all of like not much probably, but. Eh.
I don't think I.
So Alabix sent word that you would come. The heretics retreated through yonder pass, the man with the lance of Peregrine among them. Our forces are giving chase even as we speak. Needless to say, we should be grateful for the Azure Dragon's aid. How many what?
Yeah. Oh, you have 3 viewers.
How many
Okay.
what?
Oh, viewers.
That's
I don't
what
know
you said,
actually.
yeah. I should be able to get this now.
Shout out to Kareeb's chat for being loyal fans.
Yeah, all like 2 of them. But you know what? Things happen. It's fine. I'm just doing it for fun anyway, because I was planning to play the game anyway.
Exactly.
But there it is.
I like how the live stream is catching up to what we're talking about right now. That's like.
Yeah, it's a few seconds behind.
Can't really do too much about that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, my team, if I would love to.
Is this Final Fantasy or is this League of Legends? Okay. Oh, can't tell.
Can't tell. That's
I'm not-
crazy. You can't tell.
Oh, okay. I've never played Final Fantasy. Okay, tell me some slack.
Wait, what do you mean? Do you not know what League looks like?
I know what League looks like. I'm just like wondering like if there's a difference between what I've seen from League and Final Fantasy, because I've never watched Final Fantasy gameplay.
Oh no, big difference. They're completely
They're
different.
different.
Yeah, they're completely different.
Okay, Shots, you know the difference between Warframe and Destiny 2?
Yeah.
Basically, just think the difference is that big between games.
I find myself thanking you often of late, Nami. When I leapt upon Graoli and pierced his hide, the creature saw my soaring and attempting to shake me off. It was all I could do to hold on to the shaft of my lance. Hides would climb, but I could not safely dismount, so I bide my time, waiting for the right moment to jump clearly of my unwilling mount. Alas, the beast has other eyes, and it bore me straight into the Heracles mist, and I was swiftly overrun and divested of my weapon. What? As a sighting a peregrine that led you here, 'twas seen my forefathers watch over me. Hear me, Iznami, the man who took my lance is the leader of this band of heretics. I overheard the guards saying that he has departed to meet with the leader of yet another group. In all likelihood, they are plotting a large-scale assault on the Holy See. The Temple Knights must be warned. You must bear word to the congregations that we may bolster our defenses. No, I cannot return with you. There is a task I must needs attend to. Should someone ask hence this foremost game, tell them that you wrung it out a heretic, and tell them that I fell into battle. You're getting dumped immediately. Anyway, I know full well I ask much of you, and it pains me to deceive my father. I have no other choice. Whatever you might think of my request, believe me when I say that I remain firm in my purpose. 'Tis nothing. I but took a glancing blow to the chest. I must go now, as you must. When you return to the congregation, deliver my message to Sir Hanaloop. Please take care of my comrades and my father.
I think it worked once at all.
I'm scared that if I start dating, I'm gonna start mansplaining about random stuff. Like, oh, did you know that Bungie's a company that does Destiny 2?
Well, you gotta find a weird girl, just like me. I have to look
Hell
for a
yeah.
weird girl so I can feel comfortable talking about weird shit. That has nothing to do with what the topic has to talk about. Like politics. I just talk about something else other than politics. Like what the fuck has that to do with what we're talking about? Because
Exactly.
Star Wars is a lot like politics right now. You know?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
See, no, like that's me introducing another topic that has nothing to do with another topic. That's what I do right now.
I used to have a nice thing going on, except it wasn't.
Palestinian slain? I cannot believe it. To lose one of our best while Graoli's shadow looms over us still. We must deal with each threat as it comes. First we prepare for the heretics. I thank you for alerting us to their plan. Now loath though I am to place this burden upon you, Montagranes must needs be confirmed of his daughter's passing. He has gone to meet Sir Albic at the observatorium. Pray bear the news to him. Wait. Wait, what? Did she die? Wait, what? She died? I didn't realize she died. What the hell? I thought she passed out. I thought she was passing out. Hell, she in. No, she's not actually dead. I'm confused. I thought she was like, unless that hungry. What's it? What that means? Like, I don't know. Whatever. Mistress Izanami, have you learned aught of my daughter's whereabouts? What? Slain? No, it cannot be. I'm sorry, my friend. Hastinian is one of Ishgar's finest dragoons. She would not fall to common heretics. This must be kind of a mistake. Yes, a terrible mistake. Why do you not speak? Are you hiding something from me? You are, aren't you? 'Tis right plain upon your face. Please, I must know that what became of my daughter. You may think to spare me pain, but I must know the truth. What? Why Stenian chose not to return? I know not what compels her to act as she did, but it is enough for me that she lives still. Thank you for giving me this hope at last. But those who do not know her, it may well appear as though Stenian has deserted. But I believe I shall speak for us all when I say that she would not forsake her vows, let alone her people. Indeed, you, Sir Albric, however inexplicable my daughter's actions may seem, I will not cease to believe in her. No matter what it takes, I will find her and bring her home. Oops. Montoganes puts on a brave font, but I fear the weight of worries may not prove too much for him to bear. Yet another reason to find Justinian with all haste. Now it seems plain she means to go with Graoli to recover Peregrine. While the objectors alone do not explain her decision to leave, they may reveal to us where she is like to be. I shall track and lead the heretics, the man who has Peregrine. You, meanwhile, must continue dedicating yourself to your lance work. The trials of recent days have made you stronger, but I sense that the greatest of trials are yet to come. See to it that you are full ready to face them.
His only jump can be blink, and he can't use he cannot use solar class at all.
Oh my god. This is awful.
Plus, he has to not only get all the catalysts, but he has to get all the titles and finish. He has to solo dungeons himself. I'm making it
Solo
worse.
flawless
That's
every
like
dungeon.
Got a
solo
solo
every
boss
dungeon.
dungeon. Using Blink.
And he has to be guarded salvation.
Honestly,
I
that
need
wouldn't
to
even be
do
that
a
bad. That's probably
div
the easiest thing
run.
on the list, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You can do a div
He would have to do
Div
Garden
run
Salvation
on
with
it,
new
what to
lights
do.
only.
Yeah,
Yeah, new
That would be
lights
the
are
actual
only
punishment.
div run.
like no. He also has to do the witness with new light. For the counter.
Oh my god.
Oh lordy, Verity would be a nightmare. And they can't watch a video. They have to learn it on. They have to learn it on the spot. Actually,
That's the talent spot, and he has to teach him. He's gonna stop for like an hour trying to teach him how to do it.
I think I'd start backflipping if I had to do that. Like holy.
I just
Pretty funny
imagine
too.
you
Just
backflipping in
if you
court.
like get to the witness, chip half of its health, and they die. It's the worst punishment to
Pals
be
to the
a
death for
Destiny
me?
player.
I don't think so.
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Strange, but okay.
Stranger Things.
Where is it?
I've seen Stranger Things. I've heard Stranger Things, but
I
I've
I've never watched
unfortunately
seen
it.
have not
Stranger
watched Stranger
Things.
Things, so I haven't heard Stranger Things. Never seen Stranger Things.
I heard Stranger Things before. Never watched the show, but I've heard Stranger Things before. You know,
Same.
more than what others have said in their lives. Stranger Things. Yeah, I've heard a lot about it. Never watched the show though.
It's quite
Don't know what
strange,
the show's
don't you
about.
think?
Is it a better version of Doctor Strange?
Man, I guess Doctor Strange really was in Stranger Things.
Yo, killing me slowly.
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like the Avatar meme where he looks down and you're like, Stranger Things, bro. What'd you hear?
You know the Avatar with blue people?
Yeah.
Imagine if
That's
this
what
like
I'm- that's
thing in the
what I'm- that's
movie.
what
I guess this is my avatar as he looks up to the sky. I don't know why it just sounds so funny.
That's.
My
I think
favorite
I
moment
actively
was
turn
when
off
the
the movie if they ever did that.
like, my favorite thing was when Kate Six said, "This is."
You're thinking of heading towards Asha, are you? Let's watch if you are. Archaeologists stalk the road looking for easy meal. If only someone could drive them away, Kupo. You seem the type for dragon hunting. Why don't you slay 3 of the archaeologists and slay the road back up for Mago traffic? Once he is done, let Mog mount in Asha now.
Sorry, I just went to instead of dating, I just I go on to.
A chieftain Moglin already explained the shiny instrument you gave is the best means of grabbing her Rishvilger's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asha, and watch out for rampaging dragons. And maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo. What am I listening to?
I see is just a bunch of girls creating their Snapchat fake profiles, repetitively like different names but the same age, same location, like different Snapchats, and then you see different girls getting their Instagram, and then girls that don't have Instagram or Snapchat, they just have the bio on there, something like that.
You know what's crazy? There's a friend I used to talk to on Xbox. She's from Quebec, right? And she's 2 years younger than me, and we used to talk in a friend group, and I was like, hey, just be careful because some of these guys in the friend group just seemed a little bit creepy, and she realized what I meant, like when she got like older, and then she realized that some of her friends that she had in the friend group weren't really that much of good friends in the first place, because they were encouraging her to drink and stuff like that. And I was kind of the guy that stuck up and said, you know what, maybe you shouldn't do that. and because of that, she decided to not drink alcohol anymore. Because, by the way, she was still in high school. And afterwards, she like done street meth and stuff, and it was really wholesome. Because I saw a friend that was just like someone we used to hang with at an Xbox party once in a while, and I went to like, hey man, just you know, a little support, and now they're doing well. But I remember a few years later, we kind of reconnected. We started talking again because she saw I was online on Xbox, and she had been on Xbox in a long time because of like school and stuff. Now she's got a job. She's got a boyfriend that's like a year or two younger than me, I think. So they have like a 2-3 year age gap, anyways. And the guy's like really chill, he's really nice. She's actually gone into like study the stuff she wanted to do. And she's been telling me about that one time before she met her current boyfriend. She said that Tinder and stuff like that are so bad because there's so many fake people in there. There was a guy that was in the military, and he was like upstanding citizen type of guy, super nice, super gentleman, opens the door, throws the coat on the water puddle so she doesn't have to wet her shoes, you know, that kind of guy. And literally on the third date, she's like, they're messaging, or for the third date, and she's like, oh, well, if we're doing something, we can't go at my place because I'm cleaning my room and cleaning my sheets and whatnot. And the guy's like, oh, we can just use my bed at my place. And then she's like, what are you talking about? I'm just cleaning my room. And the guy was like, well, if you're cleaning your room and mine's clean, you can just use my bed. And then she's like, okay, that's kind of creepy. And she kind of dumped him there because the guy was just being nice to get in her pants, and she was super sad about it. That was an absolute douchebag afterwards.
The dating apps.
Well, here's the thing also, like, from my experience of what I know about military guys, because I have not only, it's because I also have military friends, like, you'd be surprised how many military friends I have. And also, who I know that has military friends too. So my best friend was a military member. she went to the army, and she did marry a guy in there. The only thing is that they divorced, and like, I guess it was like more of like the guy's fault for that reason. Like I remember waking up in the morning and I look at my Instagram. My best friend texted me like she's like I forgot how it started, but she just like texted me. We were talking about something, and then I was so confused, like why is she saying this? Because like I was questioning because it wasn't something that she would say, nonetheless confess on an Instagram. Anything she would talk to me on the phone. And then like that's the time went by, and after messaging, she told me like she was like sorry. That was my husband that was with me the entire time. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I knew something was wrong. Like I had a feeling and I knew it because I know how she was. And I was so confused, like what the fuck happened? Why was she texting me? She explained later that they were in an argument, and like she started texting me through her phone. She wasn't aware of it until she found me texting me. And I don't know, like I don't know what the fuck he was trying to gain from it, but I guess he was just trying to gain information on me.
On you? What?
Like my fucking headcanon is because I still don't believe like what, like completely like what she told me about the divorce. I have a feeling like it has something to do with either the guys she was texting like the friends that she has, the guy friends she has, because I know she also has military guy friends too. And I'm like the only guy that like her friends from high school. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's to do with something like that or because I'm her best friend. So I have no idea to this day like if she was telling me the truth, like being honest with me. Because what the reason of the divorce happened was because of well a sexual assault basically.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say
Jesus
I'll leave it
Christ.
at that. Yeah, I'll leave it at that because I don't even want to imagine it or think about what happened in that. But I don't completely like believe it's just that. I feel like there's something more going on that led up to why he was texting me in the first place. My my thinking was it's probably gotta be because of me, because of like how I talk to her, or because of how close we are.
I feel
And
like
I just don't want to think like it's like the like I ruined the relationship because
Like
I
results of
merely
trivia.
existed. Soccer, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like don't blame yourself on anything and don't think you've done anything wrong because what I feel like happened was
Local merchant
their
goods.
relationship wasn't going well for
Yeah,
some
that's
probably
I was
obvious
thinking about that too.
reasons and
Is that
the
on
guy
Star?
was probably being
Star.
super jealous and controlling about some stuff because a lot of cases like that happen actually.
Yeah, especially if it's like if it's more of the time the guy's done military or something like that. And I also believe the fact that it was the guy like not like being good. Like she loved
Oh,
him. But at the same time like I guess he did cross the line and also he just wasn't right anymore. They still talk
fair.
like from time to time, but that's it. That's as far as I'm told. Like they only talk a little bit. And now she doesn't. Now she has a new boyfriend too. Like which is good. Other than that, like I
Nice.
remember her also her other ex was he went to the army also, the Marines. That guy's a
Ooh,
fucking narcissist. Oh my god. You
the
know
pharmacist?
a narcissist.
Oh, oh, a narcissist. Oh,
Yeah. So like like those douchebags that are bodybuilders, they act like they're tough and shit. That
yeah.
actually like they have muscles and everything. Yeah, so he's like the typical douchebag, basically. Like his um his mindset was completely different after high school. Like his way of thinking was the way he even treated her was like bad. So I don't know if like I'm guessing it got worse when he got to the army too. Like he became
Oh,
full on narcissist.
a lot of
Yeah, that's
stuff
just like
like that happens.
one of the things I know about military guys. Like the experience that your friend had with that.
Things were a bit bitey for a while there. I think we arrived in one piece, Kupo. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. If I put it on, I won't be able to. I hate those. That's alright. It dies. All this stuff here dies, actually. Unlike the other stuff. I will do that. We may have had a small problem, Kupo, when the winds are high like this. Her racebilger inevitably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. Suggest we stop this clearing up ahead and rest till the wind dies down. Is that someone from below? How did you pass the Archops infesting the road? What? Mogsley asked you to slay them for him? It's just like him to depend on the kind of strangers. We've barely been able to venture outside of Asha for fear of being attacked. Now thanks to you, the roads are just a little safer, Koopa. You should do nicely, Cooper. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. Leave the gathering your fuel to me. I've acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen waves of Corinthius. Clear our minds. 'Tis Master Alphanod, whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. You see him strolling away as if these ruins are not crawling with a deadly beast. Follow Mizunami, and see the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. I'm sure we're seeing this over to Zenith anyway, sooner or later, so I don't need to worry too much about it. There are shots. There's shots. Gameplay is more interesting if you play the game, to be honest. It's pretty, I don't think Final Fantasy isn't really, if you don't really understand Final Fantasy, it's not really that interesting. Because unlike Destiny, Destiny is just like, oh, he shooted the guy. It's cool anyways, right?
The only thing I understood from Final Fantasy was dancing. that one game. That one game. That was fucking weird. I'm like, okay, is this what Final Fantasy is?
I mean, yeah, Final Fantasy varies, but yeah, like, it's generally pretty cool. It's like, yeah. I mean, if I wanted to showcase it, I would, do like trials and raids and other stuff. But I'm trying to progress the actual story.
I'll probably stream a Friday or something.
That's the thing.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm probably watching the movie. Okay. Well, regardless, I'm gonna go already. See you guys.
Alright, later.
Sorry about that.
Are you good?
Okay. Oh, shots is gone. Okay. Dirty
Yeah,
blows.
so you're just leaving it all. Oh, I think
Can't
you guys
wait
ended up
for it.
being muted for a good portion of it, anyways.
Oh, sorry.
Dialogue and stuff here and there. So I just at some point, you guys just saw it. I was like, it's like I'm not gonna bother unmuting and muting all the time. So it's like, just for it.
What's it
I
called?
had to keep turning down shots. Cause I was like looking at my, I was like, cause I listen to the stream occasionally, and I'm like, yeah, he's really loud, like in comparison to you. Which, I see it's right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphanod returns from the I don't know entirely. Let me see, because I think there is a higher end trials, but I think there is. One sec, let me see. I can check this actually, because you can see what's in which you can see what's in each roulette. Because once you get to Heavensward and you get towards when you get to the Alexander stuff, you
Mm-hmm.
unlock the raids roulette because apparently Corlid Bahamut is closer to their Savage tier raids.
That's
Oh, wait,
cool.
for reference,
I
it's
want to.
regular raid, Savage tier. I think someone mentioned something called Pandemonium, but I don't know what that actually is. And then the
What should be
ultimates.
like Pantheon of Destiny 2?
Let's see, hard level.
All I'm saying though is
Mhm.
I can't wait to reach Heavensward, and on top of that, I want to start watching videos to learn the mechanics of the raids because I want to try that with you.
I want to
Even if
try
we'd
to.
have to join like a Final Fantasy Discord server, I'd be down.
I think it'll definitely we'll probably have to like maybe put a post or something. But again, I'll look out for them, and we can like again I'll try to see if like I can find any groups and all that kind of stuff. So we can kind of do them, and I'll try to see if I can find like a group that will like be okay with like kind of teaching ish.
I've been thinking about it. I think I really want to get Black Ops 6, but at the same time, I've been thinking about the fact that it's just another Call of Duty. I'm not gonna play the full year it's gonna be released, and there's gonna be a new Call of Duty next year anyways. So instead, I'm definitely getting Dawntrail expansion and gonna save up some cash for months subscription fees. And I asked my dad if he can get me something. Well, I need to get like a year of Xbox Live no matter what. Unless like because I won't be able to play online games, which sucks. Screw Xbox for that, honestly. And if I can, I'll try to get the Cup on Gamer subs before the increased taxes and stuff.
From what I can tell, there is no extreme roulette. I think you have to
But there's
queue
an
up for them
high-end one.
individually.
But that's still okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
I mean, if
there's
there's
the
an
high
high-end one, it should be
there's
fine.
no yeah the high end there's no high end for that unfortunately but it's not like probably too bad anyway. We can always do
Plus, anyways, it's better off doing it per choice because of the mechanics and stuff. So we can, get ready for those. If that makes sense.
yeah. From what I can tell, there is a mentor roulette, so that's the closest thing you technically get to that.
Oh, nice. I heard about that. The mentor roulette. That's cool.
That has pretty much everything from extreme to hard for regular hard and extreme trials and all that. So that requires you to be all the way up to the current expansion leveled and geared because you're obviously supposed to be more of a mentor. That's the closest thing you'll get to that.
Fair enough.
But
It's
yeah, no,
basically
you mean the
Sherpa.
raids. Yeah, exactly. It's their Sherpa kind of Sherpa thing. But yeah, the raid duty roulette, you have the raids for normal raids. It has all the raids, minus Bahamut because it's close to Savage again, all that kind of stuff. Once operated on roads, we can see with supper, the ice cool must fill the pot. Stew ingredients ready for the fire. A few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting behind a crackling campfire of one's own making. Yeah, one should be enough. So to speak, the great explorer, until recently you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came from kindling and a flint. Which was well you instructed me so patiently then, and yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to Yisley with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlatan dignitary, and alongside my twin became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. Yep, do that.
Glass one?
Yeah, I used the glass one. Even my own shortcomings, the hubris involved invited manipulation and betrayal and led to the downfall of science. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives never knowing that it is what they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. 'Twas only upon meeting Heavensward that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehood with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance that the truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny. But I'd rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war.
Alright, the water's on.
Oh yeah, gotcha, Mama.
I put a little bit of salt to help it go out fast.
Gotcha. You just taught me anything. It is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's conviction in the face of failure or striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alfnod. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. I like how I'm just sitting here daily. I love this. Sitting amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certain that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm, and if Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself. Orders are no. Estinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your conviction, Lady Iceheart. Convince her Reishvelgar of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not, but that I shall, Dragoon. Well, winds willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. Alright, so we're probably gonna wrap it up here because I have to go do something. But I did actually make Heavensward's progress this time, so I didn't lie. Something actually got done this time. Maybe I'll stream later, but anyways. Nope, that's me. What is that over there? Oh, that's what that is. Alright, anyways. Oh, hey, James. Yeah, James, I actually made Heavensward progress this time. I actually got some stuff done. Is that amazing? You showed up right at the end if you did. But yeah, this is the Dravanian area. This is what you could be seeing. Look at this, James. I did it. I finally did my goal. Everything's over 50 or higher. I can ignore leveling and just do Heavensward now. Because James. It's Final Fantasy. I wanted to do some Final Fantasy. I figured I'd do a little stream. And God knows, you aren't playing Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm waiting till... I would be so happy to be able to do the trials with you and stuff. With you, that would be so much fun. I recently ended up doing the cover my chat. Recently ended up doing the extreme trials too. Minstrel's Ballad and the the Shiva trial. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. I got let's see, from the... I didn't get the Ring of Healing, but I did get this. I got from the Shiva trial this. There it is. Spear. True Ice Spear, and you can upgrade it into a glowy version with 5 more of 5 more diamond dust. That's neat. So that I'll probably do that trial over and over again for practice with the stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream. I just wanted to wrap it up.